Right then guys, so you are probably wondering what £2,000 worth of car gets you. And as you can see in here, you know, you've got the leather interior, sort of silver dash trim, which is rather nice, and 178,000 miles on the clock. But for a diesel, a 2.5 litre diesel, it can do many more than that, given that it has regular servicing and good maintenance. Now, there are a couple of things that do need doing with this that I do plan on doing. The first thing is, like I mentioned in the last video, the windscreen wiper needs doing. I need to put a new arm for that. I did order one, but then it got sent to another address, and then the seller decided to just give me a refund. I tried negotiating them just not giving me a refund and just send another one out with next day postage, but they weren't having none of it. So I've had to order another one. Now I've got to wait a few extra days. There is also the wing mirrors that have just gone a bit sort of, I don't know, a bit grotty. I think they will need replacing at some point. And you know, there's a number of other things really that could do with being done. Maintenance wise, we're going to need to do a oil change. I need to get some sort of OBD2 reader app or something, just so I can see the temps. I have looked at that app called Carly, and I am thinking about getting that, but it's just a bit pricey. So yeah, because I need to see what temps the engine's running at, what temps the gearbox running at, because that's another thing with these. The thermostats do like going, as I found out. So yeah, this is to look at, and then obviously with the gearbox, we'll probably need to do an oil change on that at some point. It did have a transmission fluid change, I think about 2 years ago, so there's that. And then we'll need to do a coolant flush and refill. Also, I want to change the glow plugs and potentially the belts at some point. Also, the aircon needs regassing. But yeah, there's a, you know, there is somewhat of a list of what I want to do. It's all going to be in good time. Luckily enough, for this sort of car, there is a lot of information out there, and a lot of videos that I'll be doing on the car will have probably already been done. But I enjoy doing the videos on the car anyway, so you guys can join me for the journey. Next question that might be on your mind: is it going to be modified? This is something that I'm umming and ahhing about, because it is my daily at the moment, and I don't know if I really want to bother, because you know it's my daily, but at the same time it is a nice looking car, and I've been thinking about those rear windows. If they was to be tinted, it would make it look quite mean. So it is something to think about in the future. Also, another thing, I've figured out a name for this car. It is going to be Project Betty. Why Betty? Because Betty the Beamer, that's why.